Everyone, welcome. It's me, Mamadou, and it is Missing Person Criminal Case Monday. The one flying out is the Ace of Cups. Turn back the hands of time. Do things differently. A lot of reflection. Yeah. Well, let's talk about this case. September the 20th, 2021. This year. Last month. 2 weeks ago. Morgan Session was home. Did her homework with her mother. And like any teenager, went to bed. What day of the week was this? Let's see here. A Monday. So she was preparing for school the next day. Got her homework done. And Mom peeked in on her. She was sleeping. Or appeared to be sleeping. In her bed. Then all the media reports say Mom woke up the next morning and she was just gone. Vanished. Her car that she had worked to save money for months was still there. Her purse with money in it. Cash. Her cell phone. Her backpack. Her school Chromebook. Her homework was in her backpack that she had completed. Her personal Chromebook. Nothing of value has been mentioned that it's missing at all. All of her belongings are there. But no Morgan. So it's been 2 weeks now. Well, hold on. I believe we're up to 3 weeks now. Hold on. No, 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today that she's been missing. This is what the media reports are saying. She's 5'1". She's 17 years old. And she's just vanished off the face of the earth. No notes left behind of her intentions. No sign of a struggle. No reports of trouble at school or at home. I searched all over the web. And finally, I went to Facebook. And I found a post from her mother. Dated September 26th. So 6 days after she was last visually seen. Her mom comes on Facebook and says she's still missing. And I'm going to read this post to you. Based off a neighbor's camera, we believe she was taken by a male in an older model white sedan. And when they say taken, driven away from the home. They don't elaborate to say if the person was forcing Morgan to leave or if she left initially of her own accord. Of course, they have done a missing person report, and there is a detective assigned to the case. Family is leading searches and passing out flyers in the neighborhood. Matter of fact, on that on that post, there's links to print out flyers to distribute if anybody is interested. Morgan has not gone on to any of her social media platforms since she's been missing, and not a single family member or friend has heard from her. She has not gone to work. None of her co-workers have heard from her. She had just recently started a new job. Okay? I'm concerned. And the mother is very distraught. And who wouldn't be? Your 17-year-old has vanished, right? She says, I'm feeling overwhelmed and have feelings of not being enough. I'm the mother of a missing child. I'm trying not to think of what's happening to her right now and knowing I can't keep her safe. So please try to be patient and understanding and kind on here in your direct messages to me. I really wish she could see how much she is loved by me, her family, by all of you. Then she goes on. She doesn't give a lot of details. She just taps on the subjects, such as her being taken by this man in this older white sedan. Whether it was by force or what did she mean by taken, was that Morgan walked out of the house and voluntarily got in the vehicle. We don't know. Those who have seen the security video of the neighbor would absolutely have a better idea of how that occurred. But Mom says, my sweet daughter Morgan has been missing since sometime after 11:45 p.m. on September the 20th. I'm going to have to assume that's the timestamp on the security video. She says, we worked on homework and she went to bed like a normal teen on a school night. Family's worried sick about her. She has no cell phone, no car, no money. And it's not like her not to contact us. She has mental health issues, and we need to know where she is for her safety reasons. That's just all they say about the mental health issues. What mental health issues does she have? I mean, it could be something like anxiety. It can be depression. It could be something more intense. PTSD, bipolarism, or other mood disorders. That would absolutely help us with exploring contacts. I'm certain that law enforcement is absolutely, they have that information that the family has come forward with details to them. So she's listed on the missing person database and she didn't show up to work or school yesterday or today. Please, if you know anything at all or have seen her, please contact police so she can return home. I've exhausted all resources and contacts and have come up with nothing. It's the worst nightmare not knowing where your child is, or if she's safe, if she's alive. Morgan, the night that she disappeared, the night she left, whether that was by force or she voluntarily left. It was from Eagle Mountain, Utah, and previous to that, they lived in St. George, Utah. But I haven't found any documentation to say when they moved to Eagle Mountain, how long she had been there. So could this be a person from her previous school a previous acquaintance, from her previous job, from her current job, her current school, a neighbor. The possibilities are endless. Why has she had no contact? If she voluntarily left, why no contact? And if you're running away, why didn't you take your money? Why didn't you take your cell phone? Other than keeping somebody from tracking you on a cell phone. I can absolutely see going and buying a burner phone to have, now if I was a kid trying to pull the stunt of running away. And I'm not saying that Morgan ran away, because right now we're still in the dark on that subject. But I would be thinking ahead that I would have created some fake profiles to be on social media, and I would be using a burner phone from Cricket or from Metro or wherever, so that I could stay in touch with the person that I have decided to start my new life with. So the investigation is ongoing. Where is Morgan? Who did she leave with? Is she safe? Why did she leave? If she left voluntarily, why did she leave? If she did not leave voluntarily, how did this person gain access to her? Well, I have a lot of theories. Boy, howdy do I have a lot of theories. But let's see what Spirit says. But the first thing we're going to do is ask Spirit to give all those invested in this case, in this reading, a card of affirmation to focus on, to hold dear during this time of stress, during this time of worry, concern. And that card is Today I'm Brilliant. Same one that we got for Kathy Ann Jones. Today, every ideal I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. Once again, this person has already been spoken to. They have. This person is somebody known to the family. This person, maybe not physically known to the family, but they're aware of this person's existence and connection to Morgan. Okay? So, stop. Take a deep breath. Start over. Rewind the tape, so to speak, and look at everything with a new perspective. Don't just blow things off. That, we already investigated that. No. Reinvestigate. Something has been overlooked. There was a false mask. Somebody wore a false mask, and during the investigation, a ball was dropped. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is the first card out. Queen of Swords is the second card out. Wow. So we have somebody looks like a female. Doesn't even look like a male. It looks like a female that, and I believe that it's Morgan, was unstable, not grounded, didn't have their feet under them well. wasn't seeing things clearly. And decided to make a cut, literally a cut, a separation from their old self to their new self. Felt that they were being confined, held back, restrained emotionally. This is Morgan's energy coming through. So Spirit, what else can you tell us regarding the disappearance of Morgan's session? So the journey began. Take a new path. Leave. Make a plan of how to leave. Not following your intuition, not following spirit, following misconceived notions. And it has gone south really bad. That's the Tower. Things that have not turned out the way that this energy expected, wanted, or desired. This person is being held now. Or initially was held, like captive, okay? Like a princess in a castle, but being held captive in the dungeon. What do you have, Spirit? What clarifiers do you have for this reading regarding the disappearance of Morgan Sessions in the Eagle Mountain, Utah? We have the flipper. Yeah, this Morgan didn't think things were going her way. She did not think that she couldn't see that what was happening to her was happening for her at home, with school, with work. She felt very much like the outcast. What else do you have, Spirit? Thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing Morgan's energy to come into this reading so strongly for us to get information, messages from you regarding how she saw things and how she made the decision to go on another path, on a journey with another person. But it was definitely not what she thought or what she wanted. So in comes this in and out energy. Here comes this playboy, playgirl, the tarot. Here comes this person that was supposed to be temporary. A lesson, not a blessing. This person could very well have brown hair or light brown hair, kind of blondish. This person was in the friend zone. This was not, in Morgan's eyes, a passionate relationship. Yeah, there was a loss of communication between her and her family and her friends when she made the cut. As to why she left behind the Chromebooks and the cell phones and the car. But what I don't get is they don't mention that any of her clothes are missing. Was this night together intended to be a planning session, not the actual night to leave? Because what teenage girl isn't going to take her best clothes or her favorite clothes? What teenage boy isn't? What else can you tell Spirit about what has happened to Morgan Sessions? Where is Morgan Sessions? How can we find the evidence to lead us to Morgan Sessions, to this person that she left with, that took her? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it wasn't an honest new beginning. Like I said, initially she was held captive. This person didn't want to let her go back. They couldn't afford to let her go back. There was absolutely, they had this fear that they would be confined if they did. How can we locate Morgan Sessions, Spirit? Where is Morgan Sessions? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Seven of Wands in reverse. There's no way to call out for help. There's no one to call to where she's at. There's no one to help her. She's fighting this injustice single-handed. She fought this injustice single-handed. Nine of Wands in reverse. Wounded. Very wounded. Injured. Assaulted. Three of Swords. Multiple wounds to the body. Multiple. Enraged. Very enraged. You see the flames coming up around the swords. This is rage. This is pain. Can you clarify these cards, Spirit? Where is Morgan Sellers? The Emperor in reverse. Wow. Whoever this person was that she left with, whether she was taken or voluntarily left, she absolutely has seen their true colors, and she absolutely, they fell from the pedestal. She thought highly of them. And whenever she realized that this was not what she wanted, this was not going to bring her happiness and comfort, the new beginning that she has been desiring, the freedoms that she's been seeking, and this person, no, you're not going anywhere. and you're going to do what I say. And at that point, they fell off their pedestal with her. She realized she had been taken advantage of. She's a very shy lady, a very shy young lady. A little naive, mostly due to youth, but naive. Still believes that most people are wanting to do the right thing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that new beginning. That new start, that opening that new chapter. All of the balance that she had been fighting from within, thrown across the room, as she was. Ace of Pentacles. She tried to convince this person that everything would be all well, that she wasn't going to say what happened, that she wasn't going to say that they tried to stop her, or that they were in cahoots to help her start a new life, this new beginning. Spirit, can you tell us where Morgan Sellers is located, or where evidence is that will lead us to Morgan Sellers? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Justice. You really can't see that very well. Can I get that camera to go down? Yeah, a little bit. Justice is out here because there will be justice brought to this case. There will be a balance. The truth will prevail. There will be evidence. Coming forth. The Knight of Wands is in reverse again. That's double confirmation on that Nine of Wands, that in and out energy. Like I said, it does look like a male, but it can absolutely be a female. So what they thought they saw on the camera could have been somebody who, like an Uber, that was paid to pick her up, to deliver her to another location, to where a female friend or acquaintance is. Seven of Swords is in reverse. The truth is going to come out. Everything that happened is going to come to the table. There's going to be a very passionate message delivered, whether it's delivered to the family, to a friend, to law enforcement, on Facebook, wherever, here on YouTube, Instagram. There's going to be a message delivered, and it's very passionate. It's going to give some details. Because this person is, they're a fairly young energy as well. They're not, it's not like a 40-year-old, okay? This is somebody between the ages of 17 and 25, 26. And they're having a hard time sleeping. They're having a hard time living their best life right now after what has occurred. Four of Swords. Somebody who knows them. A friend, a parent, a mentor is going to encourage them to confess and come forward with the information. I do see Morgan has been harmed. Very badly. She may not be with us anymore. And this person is feeling guilty. They actually have remorse, which is something I don't see in these readings very often. But this person has remorse. This was definitely done in rage. It's definitely somebody who was in the friend zone that Morgan did not feel a romantic attraction to. But this person felt that romantic attraction to Morgan. It was what we call unrequited love. Yeah. Here's the confession again. The person talking through to this person's heart to use their head and confess, to bring comfort and peace to the family, to the case, and to all those involved. Spirit, the one thing Spirit told me is that she's in a backyard. She's behind a building. I say a backyard. It could be behind a business building, but it's behind a structure. The mountains are in the distance, and there's some tall overgrowth nearby. Is there anything else you can tell us, Spirit, regarding the disappearance of Morgan Sessions? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Let's see if there's anything else from the other deck. Yeah, they had an argument, disagreement, because she wanted to go back. She changed her mind. It wasn't the right timing. She wasn't prepared yet. And this person was like, nope, you're staying. Ace of Wands in the upright came out. Which is very swift resolution to this case. I believe Spirit is guiding me that law enforcement has leads. That, of course, they're keeping close to the vest. But they've already talked to this person. And they just blew it off. I mean, to them, this person is just too passive. They're not passive. They're a real good actor, though. Look at them again. Get on their nerve. Get on their last nerve. Keep showing up where they're at. Even if you have to say it's a coincidence. Because that's what's going to get you to see in their true colors. You're going to see the side of them that Morgan saw. Now, for everyone invested in this case regarding Morgan Sessions, family, friends, soul tribe, police, investigators, search and rescue groups, a romance card. First off, we're going to keep that card. But your romance card for this reading is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You feel it in your chest. You feel it in your stomach. I need to look at that person again. They know more than they're revealing. They're not showing me their true colors. I gotta dig deeper. And your Archangel card, which Spirit gave us, which was in that deck, is sensitivity. Yes, this is a very sensitive case, as they all are, in my opinion. But this person's very sensitive. That's why I said, get on their nerve. Get on their last nerve. Keep showing up. Show up at their job. Show up at their school. Show up at their work. Show up when they're having a hamburger down at the street. Show up. Be outside of their church when they're going in. Be visible. Archangel Haniel, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. That spirit saying this person needs to honor themselves and their feelings and confess. Bring the truth forward. Return Morgan to her family and her friends. Could Morgan be alive and still being held captive? Yes, she can. She absolutely can. The likelihood is lower and lower each day that this continues, but it's still a feasible theory, okay? So, the card of advice for all those invested in this case and in this reading, it's that one, not these. I just throw cards everywhere sometimes. Yeah. Our beautiful, beautiful Morgan. Kitsune. See, she trusted somebody who didn't deserve to be trusted. She was very trusting. Like I said before, somewhat naive. Very shy. Definitely was not in the in crowd. She was more of just a regular 17-year-old senior. Or is. Kitsune, you will have a series of coincidences. You're going to feel those coincidences. And that's going to help you trigger in on who this is. When you seemingly stumble upon information that reveals what's the best action to take. Who can you trust in the current situation, and where best to invest your precious energy and efforts? There may be darting red glow movement seen from the corner of your eye, or a smile and shining brown eyes glimpsed through the window. Japanese themes may make their way into your life for no apparent reason. These are all signs that Kitsune is here to help you. Kitsune often assumes human form. So if you have a new neighbor with a ginger cat, a golden-colored dog, or red-haired new friend suddenly appears in your life, wonder if they may be your Kitsune at the current time. I would not doubt for a couple of you that Morgan energy is coming to you as kitsune. You will know them by their strange behavior, sniffing at the air, high alertness, startled movements, and sudden action. They will ask you lots of personal questions and probe and provoke your boundaries. For the time that they are assigned to you, and it's often unlikely that it's for the length of your lifetime, they will be true to you in all ways. They often are the go-between Great Spirit and we here in this realm. They are delightful, evasive, shy, friendly, and full of mischief, and they will protect you by sharing with you the secrets they overhear. Kitsune heard conversations, heard thoughts, knew the intention of this person towards Morgan. And I'm led to believe by Spirit that that's why she didn't take her phone or her money, because she had no intention that that was going to be the night for the new beginning. And her clothes too, of course. I send all my love and light to everyone invested in this reading. And I ask that if any of you have any tangible evidence, if you know anything, if you've heard anything, if you saw anything regarding the disappearance of Morgan Sessions, please contact law enforcement so that the evidence can be revealed, so that Morgan can be brought home. And thank you. Thank you for sharing all your energy with me and Spirit for the readings. If you haven't had a chance, please go right down there and click subscribe. Then, after you do that, hit the all button, and Spirit will bless you with notifications so that you know when future readings are uploaded and available. Now I've got one more reading I'll prepare to do for Missing Person Criminal Case Monday. And if you haven't already heard, I'm calling this month Bring 'em Home Month. Bring 'em Home October. So every day, Mondays I do 3 missing person criminal case intuitive readings. But on the other 6 days, I'll be doing 1 each day with your regular readings, okay? So thank you again, and I will see you all soon. Namaste.